Mr. Herring, would you like a snack? Yeah, it's a big crappie. What's wrong with it? I'll eat it. That's a big crappie. Good gosh. Throw them in there. Sorry, Herring. John, good morning.
Good morning.
We're out here on the not so infamous Watts Bar Lake doing a little practicing. We're practicing. First team tournament of the year. It's March 6th, and I feel like it's been a while. The weather is beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky. Well, yeah, very rainy, cloudy. It's supposed to be today. It's Saturday before the elites are on Loudon. We're just a lake down, and yeah, we'll see if we can't figure something out. John, what are your expectations for the day?
Rain. And fish.
Rain and fish, two good things. We've stumbled upon a little morsel of a crappie this morning. We don't know what was wrong with it, but if we eat it and get sick, we'll tell you what was wrong with it. But a nice little treat to start the day. Do lots of stuff. If we can figure out how to get a couple bites, we'll break it down from a fundamental standpoint, like Coach Kent Murphy. That's a whale. I'd really started getting stressed. That's like, oh my gosh. Tickled to death. How's that to start your morning? Well, that was freaking awesome. That was so cool. There'll be a big one. Luckily, I already had the compartment open, so the net is at the ready.
I don't know what it is.
I bet it's a drum.
Probably. That's what it feels like.
Have you got them side hooked?
Yeah.
But I hope it's a 6-pounder. Oh.
Bigger than a 6-pounder. Maybe not.
Welp.
Hold on. Just hold it there.
It's eventful. Return.
Lord have mercy. I thought I had Moby Dick.
You did.
I thought I was hung up, but I was like, oh God, dude, it's a giant.
I hadn't gotten to crank one on this rod yet. I hope I do today. A big old 7.6 gravity. I hope it's doing something like this right here. It is today. Oh, you mother trucker! Oh! Oh, I don't know.
Looks like a good
Oh, he came right out. I never got a hook in him. It never even. Oh, man, it slipped right in between those front two posts. It said, doink. One dock, one bite. You buffoon. I know. The next 30 we fish, we won't get a bite on. Oh, that was just such your stereotypical sitting still.
Just said it.
Doink.
I even what I was going for. You literally just said it. I hope I get a crank one. I mean, the next flip. There it is.
Thing. Or it might be a fluke. But I didn't even hit him good because he was. Where's the rod? Where's the rod? Where's the rod? Oh. That was another bite. You gotta be flipping kidding me.
I'd be calling ALS.
That's good. That's another bite though.
It was.
Well, son of a gun. Well, might as well. Fiddlesticks. Dad always says, quit setting the hook so hard. You're going to break a rod.
Yeah, but you broke it somewhere you shouldn't.
Well, yeah.
That's not where that should break.
Oh, man. Oh. But they might be biting a little bug today. Yeah, a bit just like the last one did. Doink, doink, doink. said, come on, Ethel. Join me in the vessel. Well, that's disappointing. Crap. That's what I get for buying a rod on eBay. Well, after 5 swings and 5 misses, we finally captured a bass. John has corrected my issues with a new hook. I mean, seriously though, we've had 5 or 6 bites flipping docks and brush, and we're back here in this, I don't know if this is Bayside or Blue Springs or where we are, but there's birds everywhere, there's bait everywhere. They won't bite a jig, or they won't bite a swim bait, they won't bite a jerk bait, but second pitch with a same thing we've been flipping in the docks and the brush, rage bug, and you catch one. So far, really slow, little bug is the only thing we've gotten bit on. Now that is, a couple of them we know were solid fish, but I managed to get a bite, not break my rod, and catch one. So that's pretty solid. Not a keeper, but can't complain.
Oh, you're hugging him.
No.
14 here, isn't it?
15. That one ain't even 12. But I didn't miss that one. So John and I were just sitting here talking about how confused we are. Still confused, that really doesn't help much at all, but here's our dilemma. And see if I'm saying this correctly, John. We're getting bites flipping, and that's the only thing we're getting bites doing. We've had 1 bite cranking all day long. Have we had a bite on anything else? I don't think so.
No.
No. So you got lots of options. But our thought process is you either A, go flipping and just see how many bites you can get, or B, you put the flipping rods down and you go do everything else. But the X factor is the fact that we're 7 days away, and 7 days of warm weather away from when we're actually going to be here. So how much of what we do now is really going to matter? That might be. No. How much of what we actually figure out is really going to matter. So really all we can really learn today, or try to learn today, is just how far along are these fish actually, the majority of them. And the only bites we've really gotten, spare one, have been really shallow, like less than 8 feet in the backs of stuff's flipping. Haven't caught it. Well, we really hadn't fished. That's something we probably do more, just like pick another couple good looking flats. But the flats we've looked at really hadn't had any bait. The bait's been, well, I don't know. We're just confused. And we're confused about how to tackle our confusion. But we're gonna just keep at it. We're gonna catch a couple more before we leave this pocket, I think. Because it's deeper. We're still in the very back of this. We got 7 feet. Water's been between 45 and 52. Yeah. That's the gist so far. Oh, you turd muncher. That's a bite. Sure as I'm standing here. But it's like when we've gone shallow and flipped the good looking stuff that's got a little bit of water on it, we've gotten bit pretty much at all of it.
Or do we put the flipping stick down in the super shallow and go super shallow and try to figure out something else? Like throwing a rattle trap or a little crankbait or jerk bait or...
See, that's the kind of stuff I think is going to be situational to the day. Like if we can get bites shallow, they're obviously not going to get out of the shallow if they've got 6 days in the 60s.
I do think if we find something deep though, it'll stay.
Yeah, and yeah, that's true too. I don't think it's going to be so. It's not going to like so turn on that stuff's going to be just screwed.
If they are deep, we know where they're going.
Right.
Come on now, get it on something else.
That's a little better fish there, John. That's not a bad one at all. I might want you to pull out, that's a catfish.
Is it really? Oh yeah, it's
Frick. Doofus.
it's brown.
Ugh, if it's brown, it's down. You know what I say.
You put this run in full foot of water in a dock.
You know how? Just like that. I'm coming, John. Please be a bass. If it's a bass, we're never leaving this spot. Okay, did it bite it or is it like you hit it?
No, it did it.
Drum, dang it. Be a big, large mouth. Suppose that could be helpful. I catch more drum here than most other places. Big ones too. Oh, that's your bait pole. I'm like, oh. Oh, catfish!
Didn't even roll.
You want to eat it?
No, I ain't cleaning it.
No, no. Well, that's fitting into our day as we sit here idling around in the middle of a pocket trying to Damiki rig fish. We don't know what they are with an Alabama rig and a swim bait. Anything you want to say to your fish?
No. Bye.
We've been considerably unsuccessful in our venture today, other than the accomplishment of some quality time and time on the water. We really hadn't accomplished much. The only thing that we figured out at all is the fact that if you can find the last tree and dock before the water gets really shallow in the back of a creek, we've been able to catch some there. Oh, also do suspend dots. Also a fitting end of the day. But the backup plan, which really is now plan A, is that the places we intentionally didn't go today, in case we didn't catch them, we can now go to on Saturday. So that's gonna have to be the plan. And then if we can catch if we could catch 3 or 4, 2 or 3, 1 or 2, then we can just go flip the rest of the day and see what we came across. It can only get better, weather-wise. It really should only be able to get better. Look, there goes the fish. Oh. That's what we've been doing for 30 minutes, is just throwing at every fish that swims across the pan optics. Had one bite. All right. Well, we'll update you in a week. Hopefully with a success story. You're definitely going to be looking at some different water than we've seen today. So until then, have a phenomenal day. Thanks for watching the channel. If you like it, what should they do, John?
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe, they say. Wow. All right. Have a wonderful day. Jeez, it's decided to come down. That's a doozy. Oh, geez, at least it waited. At least it waited. Oh, what a doozy. Pull the plug on the old bolt. Can't forget about my crappie. Well, it's already easing up. This episode brought to you by Rain Energy, the new cherry limeade flavor. Let's say you should find yourself in a similar situation. You're wanting to get in your truck and it's all rainy. You go ahead, you unzip your jacket. You're gonna unzip your bibs. You gotta make sure that your fly's up, because if you've been going to the bathroom throughout the day, you might have forgotten to put your fly back up. As to not reveal yourself when you do this little maneuver here. So you're gonna get that undone. Oh no, we're getting rained on. Oh, alright. You gotta unzip the legs. You gotta unzip the legs. So you're gonna take your straps off as you're taking off your jacket sleeves. Now this stuff's already wet. This is gonna need to go in the wash. It's currently in the wash. We're just gonna have to go in the other wash. We're gonna get our shoulders undone. Then we're gonna do it all in one fell swoop. I've never actually done this before.
Oh no, that's not working at all. My jacket's washing down the parking lot. Feels really heavy, like I forgot something in it. Oh, that didn't work. Don't put your bang on top of the toolbox. Then, you get the toolbox, put your rain jacket, you just end up standing out here getting even wetter. The wetter the better. Ugh.